Hello beautiful souls, welcome. So my name's Kay and I'm just doing a really brief talk on inner dance. Inner dance is an acknowledgement that within you have a soul, okay? So if you're spiritually inclined, if you're really into your yoga, or if you're just one of those people that's very in tune with the earth, then inner dance is perfect for you. On the other hand, perhaps you may not be spiritual at all, or you may be looking for an alternative way to change something in your life, then inner dance is also a fantastic way to instigate that. Now, my favorite subject in the world is spirituality. It's an area that I'm very passionate about, and I do believe that more of us could benefit from becoming spiritually inclined and in touch with ourselves. So I believe that, you know, we have a body. Our body is there as a house for our real self, which is our soul, or Atman, or internal energy, or whatever you want to call it. And it's that soul, or that Atman, that is with us from the time we are conceived in our mother's womb, and that stays with us to our very last day. And if you believe in reincarnation, then the soul never leaves it. We keep returning back to life with the same soul, perhaps in a different body, but it's only once we fully recognize who we are and our reason for here that the soul then fully leaves, or our soul energy leaves, and we become one with the universe. But until that point, we're kind of like the spirit that continues on different journeys. Now, depending on, so I'm going to explain this in a way that's appealing to sort of spiritual people and non-spiritual people, okay? So on one hand, you have people who are already very spiritually inclined that would benefit from inner dance because of what it offers. And on the other hand, even if you are not spiritually inclined, you may find that trying something like inner dance actually will help you. Now, how does inner dance help you? So inner dance is a very deep sense of meditation. You might be somebody who meditates all the time, or you might have never meditated in your life. It does not matter. Okay, so we would you'd come to me and I would host an inner dance session, and the next session is on Thursday the 1st of August. It's in the evening, it's at night time, and it's a 3-hour session, and in that time we would unite as a group, or whoever wants to come will attend. And then during that session we would just let go and release ourselves. Okay, so you just enter the space. You don't have to actually do anything except be there, and I'll be there to facilitate the evening and guide you through your experience. But what inner dance does is it gives you a space, a meditative space, to really unravel what's happening on the outside and unpeel the layers and look within. Okay, so often meditation takes lots of years of practice and time to get to wherever, but with inner dance it's almost like a fast track, you could say, to experiencing your soul. Okay, so there's lots of things you can do to make the experience richer for you, and these are things that even if you're a yogi or you do yoga can enrich your yogic experience. So for example, having a vegetarian diet, eating very light, doing lots of pranayama and shatkarms to cleanse your body, and if you can do that, then your ethereal body will begin to rise to the surface, which is essentially the outer layer of your soul. Okay, so the more transparent your your body is, so your skin, your muscles, your blood, through your diet and lifestyle, the more accessibility you will gain to reaching your soul. And then what happens is in inner dance, it can be a positive experience or a negative experience. It can be anything. It depends what's within you. Okay, so I then lead you through an inner dance session with specifically chosen music, which will enable you to fall into a sense of very deep meditation. And in that experience, you may or may not have some release of, say, trauma. You may release the toxins, get your oxygen flowing in your body again. Your brain might start to reconnect with all aspects of your body, even from like our fingertips to our toes. Look, when you come to an inner dance session, the reason it's called inner dance is because of your internal body that we can't see. So your chakras, for example, they may be misaligned, and an inner dance will help you to understand or recognize or realize or heal, whatever it is, your relationship with your chakras and where you are. Or you might have one particular event in your mind that keeps coming to the surface. You may have a physical injury where your body is physically impeded. So depending on who you are, where you've come from, what's going through your mind, your unconscious mind as well, all of that kind of comes alive in an inner dance session. And then how the inner dance progresses is it's supposed to take you really far within, and then eventually I obviously pull you out, and then we end the session. So even if you say have a physical problem, maybe you might have a trapped nerve or a sprain or anything, it could be anything, inner dance can help you release that. Or say you have an emotional trauma, or you've got a blocked chakra or a hyper chakra, or you've gone through something in your life that has had a huge impact on you. Inner dance can help you realize it and work with it to make yourself and your life better. So for me personally, the big theme in my life is bereavement. Bereavement has been a huge part of my life, and in many different shapes and forms, different people, different stages of my life. So for me, inner dance, especially at the one particular moment where I did inner dance consecutively for 3 days, and I had a life-changing experience. And what that life-changing experience taught me is that I've already had these spiritual experiences in the past. I just never recognized them because I was in denial, I guess, or I didn't recognize it. But having gone through a very blatant kind of spiritual experience through the inner dance, it made me realize, hold on, I've experienced stuff like this before. I have communicated with my own spirit before, and for me, spirits beyond that are out of this world, and that's because bereavement has been a huge part of my life. So I obviously have the gift to access energies and spirits that are not necessarily physically present with us. So whatever it is for you, it might be different, it might be the same. Inner dance is individual to each person. And like most things in life, if you're drawn to inner dance, it's probably for a reason. So if you are interested, I'm doing a workshop. I'm going to try and do these regularly, say like on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. But to begin with, my first inner dance workshop is on Thursday the 1st of August 2019. I think it kicks off at like 8 o'clock and we'll finish at about 11 o'clock. So it's late. It'll be at night, but sometimes that's the best time to come together, and as we'll be doing it in a group, there'll be the plus of having the group energy, to help propel our energies higher and to get into that deep meditative space. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I just want to explain to you a little bit, because I know inner dance people get Sorry, I got a call through. Some people think like, what is inner dance? Are we actually dancing? So whilst you're on the mat, you may get the urge to scream. You may get the urge to shake your arm. You may get the urge to dance around, jump around. It doesn't matter. The body and the mind and spirit is all very deeply connected. And if you feel the need to react in a way, in a physical way, then that's that's welcomed and encouraged, in fact, because there's a story in a dance where one lady sat on the session on the floor, and the whole time she just kept doing this, she just kept shaking her arm. Turned out she had some kind of accident, and after the inner dance session her arm was healed. So do not underestimate the power of it, okay? It's very, very powerful. And if you want more information, you can call me on 078 3434 0981, or you can email me k@lovethebeat.co.uk. But inner dance is something everyone should try, so go on, give it a go. Peace.